What is up, everybody? So the RCMP is now asking for the people's help in collecting additional video footage regarding the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Lily and Jack Sullivan went missing on May the 2nd, 2025, and today is May 28th, 2025. 26 days later, and absolutely no evidence, no clues, no nothing, or at least nothing has been released to the public as to what is believed to have happened to Lily and Jack Sullivan, but this is what the RCMP has stated. Based on details we've gathered so far, we've confirmed that Lily and Jack were observed in public with family members on the afternoon of May the 1st, 2025. We're now asking anyone who has dash cam footage or video along Gairloch Road between 12 p.m. on April the 28th and 12 p.m. on May the 2nd to contact the RCMP. RCMP officers from various teams are fully engaged in finding out what happened to Lily and Jack, and we're using all tools and resources to determine the circumstances of their disappearance. We understand people's desires for answers and updates. However, this is an active investigation. We're unable to discuss details of our ongoing work. Anyone with information on the whereabouts of Lily and Jack Sullivan or who has video footage to share with police is asked to call the Northeast Nova RCMP Major Crime Unit at 902-896-5060. To remain anonymous, contact Nova Scotia Crime Stoppers toll free at 1-800-222-8477 or submit a secure web tip at crimestoppers.ns.ca. This is from Halagonia. So it is, or Halagonia.ca, sorry. It is crazy. I mean, I hope that police, RCMP, investigators know way more than they're letting on, and it is exactly what they said. They just can't show their cards yet. They can't tip their hat. They can't tell everyone exactly what they know because it would ruin the investigation. Hopefully that is exactly what is happening, and they are close to being able to explain everything of what happened to Lily and Jack Sullivan. I said this in the last video. I want to say it again. It's crazy to me that a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old can just disappear without a trace. But hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's just disappearing without a trace because we don't know all of the information yet, and that's just what we've been told because police and investigators know more, but they just can't tell us because it is an ongoing investigation. But because I find it extraordinarily strange that a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old would just wander off in the woods. The part that, not that they would do that because that's probably something kids do anyway, just go play in the woods. But the part that has me baffled is that Jack, a 4-year-old in a pull-up diaper, is going and playing in the woods. He's gonna fall, he's gonna get scratched up by trees, he's just in a pair of boots and a pull-up diaper. To me, once that starts happening, as a 4-year-old, you're gonna be like, this sucks, I'm going home. He's gonna get cold being out there in just a pull-up diaper and boots, and he's gonna be like, this sucks, I'm going home. Maybe he got lost on the way home. That's just pure speculation. Nobody has any idea, or at least nobody has come forth that we know of that has any idea of what actually happened. But that's the most baffling part to me with they got lost in the woods theory. I would think that as soon as he started to go into the woods wearing almost nothing, he'd be like, I'm going home. This tree scratches me. I don't know. I don't think a 4-year-old is going to be super tough and run through the forest in just a diaper and take all the scratches and stuff that's happening. Me or you going to the woods in pants and a t-shirt, we're going to get scraped up going through the woods. So just think, it was woods that don't have like a path made for people. It's going to happen. And as an adult, you're like, this sucks. But as a 4-year-old, you're going to just turn around and go home, one would think. Hopefully soon we get the answers that everybody so desperately is looking for. I truly believe that there is so much investment into this particular situation because it involves a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, and parents out there with kids or nieces or nephews or grandchildren or whatever the case may be can think and be like, what if that was my kids? It would be absolutely heartbreaking. It's easy to like feel so much sympathy for these two kids because they're just 6, they're just 4 years old, and it's heartbreaking and unimaginable that this could happen. It sucks when it happens anywhere. It sucks even more when it happens so close to home. I live not that far away from all this, where all this is happening. So, man, at the end of the day, I hope somehow, some way, by some miracle, that these kids are found and are able to be returned home to their family and their loved ones.